Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard the Audire Astra from another Honkai Star Rail stream. Hello, Joey, Tommy, Katanashi. Glad you all could be here today. So yeah. Oh, come on, VC face. Why now? Okay, we're back. Oh my gosh. VC face. Doing all sorts of things today. Yeah, so plan today is to do the Serval companion quest. I think after that we meet out of like story content quests to do. It'll just be like random side quests and stuff. Hopefully I'll find a new game next week. We'll see about that. But anyways, without any further ado, let's get going. Oh, how's everyone's week been? I think I forgot to ask that yesterday. Also, how do I sound? I think I sound a bit off. Let me know what you think. Maybe it's just me? Sounds fine to you? Okay, well, if Tommy hasn't noticed a problem, then surely there is no problem. Surely. You sound good. Thank you, Jaywick. I mean, Tommy, you're always the one going like talking about audio problems when nobody else on stream seems to notice anything. So, what am I doing here again? Oh right, I was fighting the Echo of War earlier. You know what? We'll just kill you. Maybe a bit louder than usual. Okay, I did not edit my volume at all, so that is not something that should be any different.
Leave it to me.
Am I just being your volume?
Enemy targets detected.
Oh yeah. You know, guys, you can change the volume on your side too. Really feeling the effects of raising the world level, huh?
Let's begin. Stand down.
Like normal enemies wouldn't have been able, usually aren't able to get a turn off. Oh, anyways. Okay. So I figure we can do this one. And if we still have time left over, well, there's always simulated universe.
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
Oh, no one answered my question. How's everyone's week been?
It's 100.
Nobody wants to talk about their week? Oh, hey. This looks pretty good. Like, it's still an HDRI. But this looks a lot better than what they have going in the underground. In the, Ghost Hotel underground.
Where did they get to?
Ah! Speak of the devil. I was just wondering when you might show up.
Oh, dearie, the volume is too loud. My fingers hurt too much. Can you lower it on your end? No. Deal with it. 8 parentheses smiley emoji. I never say no to a free afternoon tea.
There's enough to go around. On the house.
These payments been something,
like.
that's for sure.
There's
Oh, you've been pretty
something I
busy
need your
talking
help
with me?
with.
You did pretty good.
I had to make it up to you somehow.
Good to hear, Jaywick.
Looks like we're not the only ones who wanted afternoon tea today, though. We'll have to stand up for the time being.
Really? Wow. I mean, I guess. I feel like we could stand over there. Or sit over there. But I guess maybe, they didn't create... Oh, they probably don't have... Wait, no, yes they do. They should have sitting animations. Because Himiko and Welt sit on the Astral Express, so they should have sitting animations. Well, I'll help myself to the tea then. Okay,
Don't
so
drink
then I
too
don't know
much,
why
or
they
you won't be able to sleep
did it this
tonight.
way then.
Anyway, about the something I needed your help with.
Yeah, I don't know why. VC Face just keeps losing tracking today. Let me reboot it. I'm gonna disappear for a bit. Okay, we're back. I don't know if that helps. We'll see if it keeps happening. That's it. No need for the formalities. Let's
Well,
hear it.
you're clearly better traveled than I am, and I know how generous you are.
You had a bit of snafu at your
feel
work regarding your
embarrassed to ask
timesheet being
now.
tampered with somehow? Oh, ew, who's tampering your timesheet?
If I remember correctly, you, March, and Don Hung came here on that train. The Astral Express, right?
Oh, is she gonna ask if she can join the
I
express?
was wondering, is the train accepting
I knew
passengers?
it. Yes. You need to pass the boarding exam first.
Boarding exam? Like a test?
I don't think there's any exam.
That sounds like the admission system that schools in Belobog use. I'm wondering, though, are there any restrictions against, aliens? Like me
Aliens?
from boarding the train?
I'm pretty mad. Oh, you not have been able to approve your paycheck.
You see,
That's double
There's
disgusting.
not much left for me here except to carry on repairing equipment in the workshop. I like practicing the guitar,
I
and
see.
performances are fun, but the crowds are pretty small.
Serval wants to be a guitar. She wants to be a true rock star, performing for the masses.
Besides, I'm a researcher. How could I not get excited about the chance to explore new worlds up
Oh yeah, I
close?
forgot she was actually a scientist.
Everyone gets tired of living in small places like Belobog after a few years, right?
I understand how you feel. Welcome aboard.
Really? You're gonna say yes, just like that?
So I'll have to ask the others for their input
I
first.
understand. I'm counting on
If you're
you.
beginning the files, you can at least do the work in good
I
company.
know this is a lot to
Oh,
ask out
good
of the
luck with your
blue,
work,
so-
Katsunashi. Not like you to be so
This
serious.
is a pretty big ask.
I feel like something's
There
gonna
goes
come up and
Serval.
she's not actually going to join,
better
but
send
it would
him
be
a
really
text
cool
and
if
ask about the
Serval
request.
actually joined.
Or I guess I could ask Mr. Yang. Or Pom Pom.
Does Pom Pom even make
Who's-
decisions like that?
Let's send a
Himiko's the
message to
navigator.
Himiko.
She's been around the longest, I think. I have a friend who wants to join. What kind of personality? She's meticulous, is she? She's uninhibited. I'd say uninhibited. She's a rock star with an uninhibited personality. You call Pom Pom? Oh, what happens if you call Pom Pom? Thanks, Himiko. Exclamation. Yeah, I wouldn't really call Serval meticulous. Like, she's kind of the opposite. She's really, like, scatterbrained. And, like... Apparently, like, didn't Japard comment about how she never cleans up her workshop? Choices seem similar after the text. Oh, yeah, but I mean, like, what does Pom Pom say? Is my question. Like, I can imagine how Welt would respond, but I don't know how what Pom Pom would say if you asked it. Helping us get the Guitar Hero wife? Yes.
You should go and talk to Lady Bronya, Serval. It was her personal invite, after all.
Ah, okay. I think I see where this story is going.
I know. Let me think about it.
What are you guys chatting about?
Please, talk some sense into her.
I knew it.
Oh, okay. So Japard's gonna Japard's gonna convince her to stay. I think. I'm not taking sides. I don't even know what the deal
That's
is.
just it. There is no deal.
I called her and Pom Pom immediately entered panic mode. He was worried Serval would mess with the
Serval, I
engine.
understand your reluctance to rejoin the
Does
Silvermane
meticulous
Guards.
mean something besides what I think it is? Meticulous, showing great attention to detail, very careful and precise. No. It means exactly what I thought it meant. That's strange.
But Lady Bronya values your talent, and she sees how much you could contribute to the rejuvenation of Belobog. So I came to talk to you about it.
Well, are they gonna make her an
In any
architect
case,
again?
You should have...
Gonna re-promote her?
Okay, I get it. I'll make a trip to Klipoth Fort and tell Bronya what I really think. Sorry, I need to get this over with. Let me know what they said when I get back.
Oh, was Bronya caught off guard by her desire to join the Astral Express? Meticulous and she's not as a rock star, but as an engineer.
I see.
Okay, I get
No
it.
wonder she seems so flustered.
I think she's more
So,
rock star.
that's what's on
Like,
her mind.
engineer is more of a side job for her, it feels like.
Sorry,
Seems
my
rock
head's
star
still
is
in
the
the
main
argument.
thing.
As you know, my sister used to be one of the research team leads in the Silvermane Guard's technology division. Stellarons were her main area
I mean,
of
there's no
research.
Stellaron anymore,
But
so.
her expertise went far beyond Stellarons. She was, and
Oh, okay.
still is,
I mean,
well-versed
we
in
knew that.
mechanical engineering.
We knew she was
and
well
other
versed in
fields.
mechanical engineering.
Immediately after her succession, Lady Bronya set her sights on Serval's talents. The Supreme Guardian wants her to resume her technological research and be a shining light for the revitalization of Belobog. However, you saw her attitude just now. I doubt her meeting with Lady Bronya will change anything. It'll probably just leave them both feeling dejected.
I mean, yeah, you can. Serval is definitely a. Mechanical engineering is definitely not her passion. Maybe she just wants to see the outside world. Honkai Star Rail?
I think there's
Nice
more than one
one.
element to it.
Hi, Maxim.
My intuition tells me this is mostly linked to Madame Cocolia's passing.
Sounds like you got a story to tell. Let's hear it. Yeah, I would not. That was not my read on the situation. But, you know, Japard should know Serval pretty well, so we'll take his word for it.
Never mind. It's just a personal hunch. I've never been good at reading my sister's mind. I can tell the two of you have a close bond. If you get the chance, see if you can persuade her to open up about it. Hand on heart, I wouldn't want to see her sitting behind a desk in Klipoth Fort and sighing all day either.
Yeah, Japard also knows. Japard knows his sister well enough.
Belobog is too
So
small
that
a
she would
place
not
for
be
a mind
happy
as
staying
inquisitive
around
as
here.
Serval's. Maybe it would be better for her to join you on your journey.
So, I mean, it would definitely be better for Serval, but it would also be bad for Belloc, because, like, how many geniuses does this place have? How many geniuses does this town have? Not too many.
I'll admit,
Serval's probably, like,
I'm
one
a
of the
little worried
smartest
about
people.
how she plans on getting all this across to Lady Bronya.
She's probably one of the smartest people on this planet. So, like, there's gonna be a little bit of a brain drain effect. Although, to be fair, she hasn't really been doing anything with her brain for, you know, several years
Are you
now.
busy? Let's go and wait for her in front of
Hello,
Klipoth Fort.
Pedro. Welcome aboard the Audire Astra. I am your starship vtuber. Hello. Oh, we're going to wait in front of her. Wait for her in front of Klipoth Fort. Oh, we're going to wait on the other side. You know, I want to test in this game. Are shorter characters slower than faster or taller characters? Because we are in Genshin, but this is not an exploration game, so are they also Are they also faster in this game? Let's see. Wait, should we sprint? No, that was same. There's the same speed. I'm pretty sure. I mean, someone should probably test it with their stopwatch to be sure, but from my mental timing, that seemed the same amount of time. So, I feel fairly confident they're the same speed.
Doesn't seem like they've finished talking yet. I hope it's not turning into a shouting match. Let's go in.
I understand your circumstances, Serval. I respect your choice. It was my mistake to make an unwarranted request without considering your own wishes. Allow me to offer you my apologies. I hope you don't take this matter to heart.
Seems like Serval succeeded.
No need, Bronya. You're a supreme guardian now. Don't let a little thing like this...
Oh. That's an interesting choice with the shading on her face. Makes her look really like her moody and dark.
Besides, I'm the one who should be apologizing. I've put my own personal reasons ahead of Belobog's reconstruction.
I get it, Serval. After all, you and Mother... Sorry, I don't mean to open up old wounds.
So were they good friends? Cocolia and
But there's something
Serval,
I
were
need
they
to
good
ask
friends
you.
back in the day?
This
That's
guitar...
what we seem to be
I
getting
found
at.
it after going through Mother's old things.
Guitar? That is an axe. Bronya, that is a weapon. That is, you hold that by the handle and you smack things with it. You sharpen that edge and you just start smacking things with it, Bronya.
She was never a music lover, so... I
Jokes
thought
on you,
this
people also
might
could
be
call
connected to
guitars
you.
axes. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I meant more in the literal sense.
Cocolia, you...
Huh?
Wait, are you telling me Cocolia was human? Like she actually wasn't just a complete jerk through and through?
It's nothing. You're right. It does belong to me. In fact, it once belonged to me and Cocolia. It was our shared treasure. If you don't mind, Bronya, could I take it back to the
Because
workshop?
looking at
Of
her,
course.
she's just so
I'm sure there's a story behind
asymmetrical.
it. But that's between you and Mother. I won't pry. I hope you have an amazing journey, Serval. Do remember to visit home when you get the chance.
I will. Thank you, Bronya.
Yeah, she's just so asymmetrical. Like, nobody in
assume you heard
Genshin,
our
nobody in
conversation just now.
Poyoverse Designs is completely symmetrical, but Serval is especially asymmetrical.
I didn't expect her to be so
Hello,
open-minded.
Ironworth. Welcome aboard.
And she didn't even try to persuade me to stay. She didn't summon me just to return the guitar, did she?
I wouldn't rule it out. She's good at reading people's minds. She would have known that you'd never set foot in Klipoth Fort voluntarily.
After all these years, I never thought I'd set eyes on this guitar again. Guess
How
we're
are things
stuck with
going?
each other.
Oh, things are going okay. Oh yeah, so I think some of you probably have saw on my Twitter how I was working on a new just chatting screen background, and I started but that was like a few days ago. And the past few days, I've been just trying to animate it and encountering this really stupid bug. And I've been just like stuck on it for days now. And I finally think I have a workaround for it. Well, that one stupid bug. There's also another stupid bug that I also, but I think I found workarounds for both stupid bugs. So there's been finally progress. The Cocolia like rock and roll too.
If she did, I never knew about it.
The story behind this guitar. It'll take a while to tell. When we were in cadet school,
Yeah, it's just
Cocolia
like.
and I were
Oh, let me let the
disruptive.
dialogue play.
We were always coming up with the next crazy invention. We called it exploring the infinite possibilities of new technologies. This guitar was one of those inventions. Cocolia came up with a name. The Super Electromagnetic Flux Player, or electric guitar for short.
Super electromagnetic flux player. Wait, you sure you didn't come up with that name?
Don't believe me? Let me tell you, Cocolia and I shared a similar way of thinking back in the day. It's a bit of a mouthful, but I liked it at the time. It was a rock and roll name. I told you it'd take a while to tell the story. Let's get back to the workshop first. By the way, want to help me pack my bags? Huh? That melody.
That's one of yours, right?
I didn't think many people liked that one. Seems the city might have a few nice memories of me after I'm gone.
Yeah, Tommy.
Well,
That NPC was
it's getting
definitely
late.
put there on purpose.
So let's head back.
You know, I could be. Okay, so seriously, every time I attempt a new project in Blender, there is always some just weird ass issue that comes up that takes me days or weeks to solve, and I'm always like bashing my head into it, and like, oh, I'm always bashing my head into it until the point I give up. I'm like, okay, I give up. It's like, I just gotta not do this then. And then, like today, I suddenly had an idea. And like, oh, okay, wait, maybe I can actually do this after all. This is like, I just always think about that one Twitter post I saw, where just like, it'd be so nice for 2D artists. It's just so nice to just actually like sit down and make something and not just have to deal with all these weird software issues all the time. What should we do now?
There's no place like home. I never feel completely free out there. Japard, can you lend your dear sister a hand? Help me pack my bags.
Am I allowed to refuse? This place, just looking around gives me a headache.
Oh, come on, Japard. It doesn't look that bad.
Okay, I promise this is the last time. I'm about to go traveling with her. Who knows how long it'll be before I can visit home again. You should help me pack while you still have the
Imagine if you
chance.
just create without these. Yes, I wish. I wish
give you a hand.
Blender would just work. Like, if things would just work the way they
You
were supposed
just
to.
need to make yourself
That
at
would be
home.
so nice.
You've done plenty of work already.
I also came up with what I think is a pretty clever way to seamlessly tile a procedural texture. Oh, hey, it's the guitar. Or the axe. Yeah, like this thing looks less like a guitar and more just like, it looks like a weapon, a sci-fi melee weapon.
Since you're so curious, I'll give you the whole story. This guitar was actually given to me as a birthday present by Cocolia a long time ago.
What sorts of music do I like? Mostly just like video game and movie OSTs.
I came up with the design, but I was never able to build it. Some of the raw materials were either too expensive or too hard to get a hold of. She helped me turn the
That's a
concept into
polar.
reality.
Exactly.
Quick as lightning, always keeping her word. That was
Same
her way
here,
of doing
Audire.
things. Back then,
So you're a
I thought
man
we'd
of
be friends
culture
for
as
life.
well, as I see.
If it was a gift, why was it in Madame
Yeah,
Cocolia's
people
office?
sometimes ask me, like, who are your favorite bands? Like, favorite bands? I can barely name any
I don't
bands.
think anyone realized, but back then we were so close we didn't even differentiate between each other's possessions. We shared pretty much everything. We lived in the same dormitory, went to the same school together every day, ate together, whiled away the time together, and occasionally talked about music together, though it wasn't something she was overly familiar with. That's how things were until the day we fell out. A lot of our shared possessions never left her office again.
What game OSTs do I like the most? I have a lot of Red Alert 3, or just Command and Conquer music in general. I also have the Project Wingman soundtrack. I think, what else do I have? I mean, I have everything else is more like scattered, I think. There's like a few visual novel songs. I know, Elmaji, you also had to deal with weird reactions when you answered video game. Yeah, Tommy, it seems like a lot of people here are one of those people. You don't have a favorite band since when you don't usually do too many songs from any of them.
I was always looking forward to the day she'd return this guitar. I thought that would be the day we could bury the hatchet. Now that I think about it, perhaps I was too naive. She'd probably forgotten it even existed.
There's a difference between liking a game OST the most and just not listening to non-game OST. I mean, I just never hear any, like, popular music that interests me. It's all just, like, really boring.
And that's the only Cocolia you guys ever got to know, huh? Always ahead of everyone else, never looking back. She put it all out of her mind. Me and every
I don't know many
memory to do
Stoner
with
songs
me.
either. Oh yeah, Tommy with the hipster. Oh, VC Face is doing the thing again. Wonderful. She may have been colder than you
think
thought to
so,
begin
too.
with.
Let bygones be bygones, sister.
You know a lot of music through the 60s and 90s because your parents' MP3 libraries? Yep, that's the Tommy I know. Always hipster, into the old stuff.
How did the conversation get so heavy
What an
again?
artist listen to? Buckethead.
No good.
Makes all kinds of different
Let's talk
songs
about
on
something
guitar.
interesting. You know something
Yeah,
guitar?
like, so,
that guitar case
like,
in your
you
hand
hear,
and
like,
my guitar?
modern songs
They're
mostly,
both
like,
from
on the
same
radio or
prototype,
when you're, like,
the super
walking in a
electromagnetic
store
flux
and they're
player.
playing the songs there. I remember when I worked retail and just, like, you get used to hearing, like, the same 20 popular songs being played over and over again. And it's, none of them ever sounded good. Like, some of them had, like, catchy tunes, but then the lyrics would just be so stupid. And that's when I understood the lyrics. A lot of the time, most of the time, I just can't understand the lyrics at all. Like, I remember this one song I heard a lot. It was like, the lyrics was like, "You're gonna catch a cold from the ice inside your soul." It was like, really? That's the best you could come up with? This person has ice in their soul, and they're gonna catch a cold from it? That's it? Really? That's the best you could do? Like, God. I could write that. I'm pretty sure I could write better lyrics than this.
I never knew your guitar had a connection to me, too. Quite the story.
I'm sorry, all stuff in general had more so. Okay, Boomer.
Well,
What's in the case, Serval?
let's see. Ah, yes. Silvermane Guard's standard issue portable heater.
It's a family heirloom. It belonged to Rhonda once. You should take care of it.
Not you being a boomer as modern cat.
I wanted to keep
okay,
it with
boomer.
me. But that's the problem with old things. The less you use them, the easier they break. Besides, no one's paying me to fix it, right?
Oh no, that's essentially horrible rap with love.
Hey,
Ew.
wait a minute.
Don't even get me started
Can I
on
teach you
rap.
a few machine overhaul skills? Want to practice on this old antique?
Here we go again.
Little Jeppy, did she order you around like
I
this
said,
too?
let bygones be bygones.
Still working at there was one cook who would always play Disney music during our public swims and would sing along to it very loudly.
The principle behind this machine and the
Let it go or something.
workshop is the same. You'll understand when you
Rap
see
is
it.
another thing that used to be much better. Doubt. Press
So,
X to
I'll
doubt.
leave this one to you. In return, how about I tell you the backstory behind it? I knew you
problem.
were a
Let me have
reliable
a look.
apprentice. Think about it. You
Of
helped me
course
fix my
he did,
machine the first time you
Jamie.
came
That's
here,
why I
and
said
now
it.
you're helping me the last time too. That's called having a beginning and an end, right?
Well done for putting up with her for this long.
This song is forever ruined. It's okay. It was never that great to begin with, honestly. Like there's my hot take. Let It Go is kind of mid.
Wow, great job. Like I said, a reliable apprentice.
It wasn't bad. It was Frozen felt over. Oh yeah, Frozen was
As
extremely
promised,
overhyped.
let me tell you the story behind this little heater.
I mean, it's meant for little kids, right? It's meant for like 10-year-olds, you know? An amazing story to a 10-year-old it should be whatever to an
Its
adult.
original owner was an ancestor of the Landau family, Rhonda Landau.
You
She
know
was
what
one
I've
of our
already heard
great
from other people
heroes
also
who
that was not
participated
to my
in the
taste. I
defense
do
of
listen to
Belobog
Callie here
700
and there,
years
but
ago.
not too much here. Yeah, I don't
The records tell
listen to
that
anything
during the decisive battle, she led 2
Callie.
Silvermane Guard brigades.
Not into the
She engaged
Japanese
the
rap
enemy
thing.
for 4 full days and nights in the fight for the city.
The only
Still
rap
had
I
the
listen to
newspaper
is
in that time.
like the parody kind, and
I'll
mostly
show you
just
when I get the chance.
because it's funny, you know. So it's either like Weird Al or epic rap battles of history. Those are the only kinds of rap that I listen to. And then it's just the lyrics are funny, not because I'm especially fond of the music or anything.
Of course. After all, she was a Landau.
Sing that one Weird Al. No.
Take responsibility
Definitely
for your choices.
not on
People
stream.
of Belobog. Every Landau is driven by that ethos.
I did it once in VR chat and never again. It's never happening again. Mysterious plant specimens. Serval, what kind of plant is this?
It's a botanical specimen. Little Lynxie sent it during one of her research trips. As for the name...
Why would you pay me?
Snowman's palm. And little Lynxie is the youngest sister of the Landau family, by the way.
Wait, Serval has a sister?
Yes. Snowman's palm. My memory is the worst.
I like this. No,
only
I
plant
have
here that looks like
appearances
it's
to
still
keep up on,
alive.
Tommy.
Hey, watch it.
Like some songs from Lion King, so you hurt your soul in the live action version.
Anyway,
Aw.
This specimen means a lot to me.
Wait,
so
what did he do with
bringing
the
it with me.
music?
Thanks for the
I
reminder.
don't really know. Which one? It's White and Nerdy is the one rap song I know.
Oh, that's a letter I was gonna send to my mom. I haven't even finished writing it. There's nothing personal in it. Have a read if you like.
You're still writing to Mom and Dad?
Only to Mom. You know, I still don't get along with Dad.
You know, Serval, if you're really leaving...
Oh, I mean,
Think about it.
I guess I also know
That should be
the
everything.
lyrics to Amish Paradise, or at least I know the gist of Amish Paradise. I've only listened to Hardware Store once. Don't remember the lyrics at all. So the two Weird Owls, those are the two, the Amish Paradise and White and Nerdy I'm quite fond of. What should we do now?
Finally. I think I must have left cadet school with about the same amount.
They cut them short and the visual just not great.
No easy job.
I see. Wait, wasn't it a longer
Serval,
movie? Why would they
I
cut
want
short
to
the
ask
songs?
you again.
Shouldn't the songs be longer?
Do
If
you
anything?
really want to
Like,
leave
why is the
Bellabog
movie longer
and
then?
go with the Trailblazers?
If they're gonna cut down the songs.
Of course. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I can't miss it. What's wrong, Japard? Oh, I see. Can't let go of your dear old sister, huh?
Forget it.
What?
I don't
What?
want to complicate things for you.
What did they use all
But
that extra
before you
time
leave,
for
I have
then?
one last request to make.
I remember watching
The garrison is
Beauty
heading
and the
down to the
Beast, the live
underworld.
action, while I was on an
You
airplane.
just said
And
you
it was like-
didn't want to complicate things for me, and
I
now you're
remember
sending me on a mission.
bit. Like they expanded a bit on some of the scenes, I think, and that's why the runtime
You
was
just want
longer.
to spend as much time as possible with me before I go,
Weird
right?
Al is kind of one of those artists you remember after years of not listening to, you binge a bunch of like that song, have fun and move on. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
No, it's
He
not
doesn't-
that.
I mean, he
I've
doesn't
heard there are a lot of
really
old
work
energy hubs
anymore,
in the
I don't
underworld,
think.
and you're
Like he doesn't
probably
really
the
come
only
up with
person
new
in
stuff that
Bellabog
much
who
from
knows how to
as far as I
inspect them.
know.
Since you're leaving one way or the other, why don't you do the people of the city one last favor before you go?
Even at a time like this, you're still thinking about the people. I don't know what to say. All right, I'll help you out. The first and last time the Landau siblings will work together.
Thanks, sis. If you have the time, could you accompany the garrison? You're Bellabog's hero. I'm sure you must be popular in the underworld. The Silvermane guards will face less resistance if you come with.
Of course, remember to send me a message in
I'll
advance.
contact you when the guards have finished their preparations.
Okay, I think this is Japard's plan to convince Serval
tired
to
of
stay.
packing. Let's
I
leave it
have
here for
been
today.
interesting to see where this goes.
I drank all the tea.
I feel like Serval's not going to join the Express. Like she's gonna just end up deciding to stay because status quo and all. But it would be cool though. It's like it would be cool if we picked up one character from every world we go to, but I think that'd be a lot to manage from a writing perspective. Like, they already have to come up with excuses for why some of the Trailblazers have to stay on board the Astral Express on every world, so they probably don't really want to add more characters. Except on very rare occasions. Alright, I'll be there. Like, you're giving him too much credit? Maybe. Oh, that's Japard's. Is that Japard's companion quest? No, so this is still part of... Okay, it's just the next part of Serval's companion quest. Where is the cable car? It's underground? Oh, stairs. I see.
So, this friend of mine.
Gonna change your mind on that? Aw. I see. Yeah, it would have been nice to have her along, though. It just seems difficult to deal with from a writing perspective. The wanted posters around. Huh? Wanted posters? I don't see any wanted posters. I know about the ones on the Luofu.
You're here. Thanks again for agreeing to this.
Oh wait, no, I remember now. Like, doesn't March 7th complain about how she's drawn in one of them? Or something?
Don't be.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
I only just arrived myself. The highest priority for today is establishing good negotiations with the Chief of Wildfire. I'm about to get that process underway. Serval was a little delayed on the way over, but that doesn't affect our schedule. Let's set off.
Huh, classic
Hold
Serval.
up, I wasn't that late.
You weren't that early either. Still, I don't blame you. You hadn't seen Mom and Dad in a long time. I'm glad you managed to speak to them.
We didn't speak all that much. You know how it is. I can only talk to Dad for so long before I start losing it.
I know how it is, all right. Put that to one side for now. We need to get going. Negotiations will be held in the Boulder Town Clinic. Serval and I are newcomers, so you'll have to lead the way.
I guess
The
Bronya couldn't
underworld
ask
isn't
Seal
exactly how I
to do
remember it.
to bring them
Feels
along.
like we're not getting many friendly looks, huh?
Hey, Serval's not a Silvermane guard. You don't have anything to complain about from her. Oh wait, I thought never mind. I thought this was a shield shop. It is not. We're gonna teleport. There's some drawn by Shepard that are strategic. Those drawn by Pellet that are beautiful animals. Enemies. Oh, okay. It's been a while. I don't think I've seen those recently. Wait, where am I going? Just ran off the wrong direction.
Well, well, well. I don't think our little clinic has ever played host to an occasion like this.
We meet again, Mr. Oleg.
Oleg will do, son. Oh, you. You probably won't know. Our young Silvermane friend here and I had the pleasure of speaking to each other at a certain Guardian succession ceremony. We're not complete strangers. But as for this young lady...
The name's Serval. I'm, an ex-engineer from the
Oleg's
technology
VA
division,
sounds like
and
he's 23.
Shepard?
Likewise, miss. The more the merrier.
I guess he does sound like on the younger side, and he's like feigning
And
a
it's good to
scratchy
have you
throat.
here again. It bothered me and Natasha that we never arranged a formal welcome for you. Once we're done talking, you must all join us for a meal.
We'd be honored. But to your point, Oleg, let's finish our discussions first.
Quite right. Let's head inside. Too much commotion out here.
So she's your sister. The Landau family is full of talented young people, I see.
You're
There's
worried that
Natasha.
Underworlders might still hold a grudge against the Silvermane guards. So you want to show your solidarity with the Trailblazers to build some trust.
Tommy
Seems like
is
a sound strategy
17.
to me.
True. I mean, when I first heard Tommy, met Tommy, I thought he was 16. I think I mentioned this before.
Rebuilding trust between the two worlds has always been a priority for Lady Bronya. People here must have felt abandoned by the guards after the passage was sealed off. If we were to simply take over the underworld in the name of the Supreme Guardian, I can only imagine how people would react.
Seems like you have a good handle on the situation. I see now why you made captain at such a young age.
So, you're also saying the guards want to work with Wildfire and use our reputation to win back people's support.
I
Felt
wouldn't
the
use
need
those
to
exact
ask him for
words,
ID.
but that is
Yeah,
more or less
I
what we
was
want to
pretty
achieve.
surprised when I found out his real age.
If that's the case, I've got a
Slightly
question for
not-
you.
You'll appreciate it a lot more as you get older.
Since this offer comes from those who left us
I'm
to our
not
fate
sure.
for more than a decade.
Like, there's a certain
How would you
age where
react if Wildfire
being
refused?
baby stops being cute and starts
Would
being,
you
a
use
little
force?
weird. So,
She's not trying to be diplomatic about
we'll have
it,
to
is
see.
she?
Starting to worry about your brother.
Choose your words wisely, Jeppy.
The barrier between the surface and the underground was the product of the former Supreme Guardian's misjudgment and the policies that resulted from it.
Hopefully Tommy still has some
The people
room
of
for
Belobog
growing
should
up.
have stood together. But instead, we were made to blame and hate one another. Lady Bronya wants Belobog to heal. So the Silvermane Guards need to regain the people's trust. But we won't achieve that by kicking
For a
doors
while,
open
your
and
voice did
policing
not match
everyone
your age and
around.
that you sounded older. I mean, I feel like that's
As a grassroots
fine.
organization, Wildfire did an
Sounding
extraordinary
older
job
isn't a bad
maintaining
thing,
order
I
for
think.
over a decade, in the absence of the guards. I can only imagine how much work you put in to protect the underworld. I can assure you that the guards are not here to seize power. If it takes time for the people to trust us, so be it. We're willing to take small measures and serve as an auxiliary force to Wildfire to help maintain peace. I hope you can see that everything we do to rebuild trust and make Belobog work for all.
He thought of everything. That's a true captain
I
for
swear
you.
he never used to be this emotionally intelligent.
That's an answer I can accept.
You're just
Like,
glad
what
your
do you
voice in English is nothing like your voice in Romanian?
I think there's no need for the guessing game to continue.
Is it that
It's obvious
different?
we share the same goal. With the help of Bronya, Serval, and Japard, we're one step closer to rebuilding a united Belobog.
Aw, I just noticed Natasha's skirt doesn't cover
I agree.
very much, does it?
Tell Bronya that Wildfire will work with the Silvermane Guards on security matters. However, things aren't simple down here. Please also tell her to draw up plans in case the situation demands...
Monsters. Okay.
Monsters from the
Nice,
fragmentum!
right on cue.
They're swarming toward the town!
Yeah, no, I don't use her.
Stay here, Natasha.
I don't use a healer.
The patients need you.
Understood. We'll be counting on you.
Everyone rushed outside. I should probably see what's
I
happening.
don't use any defensive characters at all, actually. Although I did pull a Japard recently, so I'm going to use him in my second team. For when eventually we start two-teaming Abyss. And actually, I think it'll also just be really nice to have Japard for the weekly bosses, because those tend to do a lot of unavoidable damage. And it's like why I keep struggling with frickin' Cocolia / Doomsday Beast. I think actually Doomsday Beast is a little
help my
easier than
friend.
Cocolia. It's a miracle you beat the fat heck off. The fat heck off robots are not, like, normal enemies are not a problem, Tommy. Like, Welt just destroys them. Welt does not allow normal enemies to move. The problem is bosses, because it's a lot harder to slow them down and prevent them from moving. What happened?
The monsters invaded the mine! Please, you have to
You've been
save
loving
my
Fire
friends!
Trailblazer, also a March of Clark. You consider okay, but I'm not talking about elite enemy. I'm talking specifically about bosses. Also, holy cow, that is some clipping issues with Serval's skirt right there.
Otherwise those things would tear them apart!
Don't worry.
What's with
Silvermane
her
guards are
pose right
trained for
now?
these situations.
What
Where
do they
we find
do?
them?
The Great Mine! The one with the big ore vein!
Understood. I'll send my men to set up a perimeter and start the rescue operation. Mr. Oleg, please entrust the Silvermane Guards with the rescue.
Serval, you're showing a lot of thigh there. I mean, you do anyways,
Defense
but
of Boulder Town will
even
need
more than
Wildfire's
normal.
expertise. Watch out for ambushes and be ready to receive wounded soldiers.
You're a natural-born commander. Understood. Leave it to me, son. Your troops will be unfamiliar with the layout of the mine. I'll send some of my men to be your guides.
Thank you. In the name of the
Oh,
preservation,
boy,
I
joint
promise we'll do
operation.
everything we can to save lives. I'll go on ahead
Oh,
and
do you
lead the troops
gonna-
to the mine.
No, you're
Catch up.
sus today, Tommy. What the heck? I'm just commenting on the clipping issues. Like here, now it's fixed.
I couldn't get a word in while they were talking.
Serval's highlight. Yeah, they're like it's not possible to get highlights like this in real life.
Duty-bound soldier and a resistance leader.
Like
Hard
you
to be rock
can't
and roll
bleach
and
your
try to feel
hair
like
to
that.
be this light in color.
You know,
I mean,
maybe I need to put my
it's kind of
inner
hard to
struggles in a broader
find
context.
glowing hair dye. Also, rock and roll means choosing
My
your own
own
way of
way?
living. You can joke about showing
I don't
that
even
right if you
remember
come
what
on
kind of
short and
life I
touch a
want.
skirt is.
It's just
That's just because of the clipping issues.
Wait a minute.
I'm just taking
Japan's
notice of the
plan all
characters'
along?
designs. I comment on the characters' design all the time, Tommy. Surely he couldn't have foreseen a monster invasion.
Anyway, since he asked for help, it's time to give those monsters a shock. You know the way to the Great Mine, right? Let's catch up with Japard when you're ready. That's all you needed to say.
I'm ready. Like, yeah, Tom, just because I'm commenting on the character designs doesn't mean I'm being sus, okay? You only think that because you're sus to begin with.
Put all artillery units on standby. Wait for my command to bombard enemy positions and cover
Yeah,
our
Serval's
infantry
just got a great
advance.
She's got a great design.
We have a choke point here. Tell
She-
all
she
infantry
also just
units
looks
to
very
switch to
VTuber.
double line formation. Close quarters in front, gunners behind. Remember, get the wounded out as soon as possible, and always secure your flanks before advancing.
Yes, sir.
Ah, you're here. Get ready. We need to help the infantry lines drive deep into the mine. The back
How's
of
the
the mine has
situation?
been secured, which gives us a forward base to send in supplies. The Silver Mane
Michael.
Wildfire Combined Regiment is conducting rescue missions as they advance.
LMAO, yeah, same
The
brain
battle
cell,
is
you
fierce.
two.
I need to get to the front line.
Like I can tell why you two are
I'll leave
friends.
the command post to my officers.
I don't know much about warfare, but I don't see why a commander needs to lead the charge. The situation here
Because
is
that's
totally
the kind
different
of
from the
Commander
restricted zone.
Japard is.
Japard, let me and her clear the way for you. You should stay in your command post.
Thanks, Serval, but please trust my judgment on this. I made a promise to Mr. Oleg to save as many people as possible. I
I'm
have to
friends
see to
with
it
Tommy
myself.
against his
There's no
will.
stopping you once you've made up your
Ouch.
mind. Fine.
Tommy,
We'll do
just
it your
gonna take
way.
this lying down?
Let's move out. We need to clear a way for Wildfire and the guards.
Oh, okay, where are we going? Down? The elevator? Oh, can't even map. No map. It's going down.
All civilians, please go to the bridge immediately. The Silver Mane guards have set up a
Monsters.
defensive perimeter. You'll be safe there.
There's a monster heading this way. What should we do, Japard?
Bring it down.
Beat it up.
We need to cover the retreat.
Exactly. The only option is beat it up. Realistically.
Let's begin.
Oof. Almost killed it. I
Made
like
it
to call me
easy
good
for
every
us.
time you think you gotten rid of
But
me.
we
You
can't let our
mutate.
guards down. It's safe here. Let's
That's
move
a
on.
misconception. It's not that the common cold viruses mutate super much, it's that there's just a lot of them. Like, what people think is the common cold is actually just like 300 different viruses. And yeah, some of them do mutate, but most of the time it's just you just caught a completely different virus.
Don't mess with me.
You're in a
Seize
difficult.
the
Oh no,
moment.
we don't need that.
Ready for another?
I might be a little over leveled for this. A nightmare. I didn't realize it. You want to get your hands on who wrote this report? Ha, the common cold. Ha ha, J-Wing.
I'll end your misery.
Let's be friends.
What's wrong with your report, Hatsumushi?
The galaxy is vast beyond.
Oh, are these reports handwritten?
Japard, look. The miners have put up a makeshift defensive line.
Sustenance. We've taken like no damage. But okay. Thank you for the info, holdovers.
That's right. We're evacuating the miners together with Wildfire. Are there any other civilians up ahead?
The Silvermane guards and Wildfire are working together now? Oh, civilians. I saw a girl run out from our defensive position just now. My brother went after her, but they haven't come back.
Understood.
Why
I'll
would
bring
you
them
do
back.
that?
The guards and Wildfire have set up defenses on the bridge. You should head over.
Thank you. Please.
Oh no! Monsters
Okay,
are coming
there's
this
so there's the
battle to
boss.
us. You need to fall back.
Okay. Thank you for saving us.
Get the compile to the current format and upload it. Wow.
Enemy data
That sounds
secured.
awful.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Survive or be
Okay.
destroyed.
It's not
There
very
is no
tough.
other choice.
Great. I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the
So
past.
what? Cool, what?
Let's keep searching for the missing girl and the miner.
Okay, so that's not the boss.
Isn't me or
It's
is
just a
it
bigger enemy.
cold here?
That's a lot of enemies.
Great. 1,000 wonders to raise your fight as one. Great. I'll end your misery.
Leave it to me. Stand
Oh, I
down.
may have made a mistake. It'll be fine. Probably. Oh wait,
Free you from your chains.
I could have just
Disappear among the
bursted and
sea of
avoided that attack.
butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Okay, it's okay. It didn't do much damage. Oh, never mind. It wasn't in one-shot territory anyways. We would have taken that hit
I'll end your misery.
regardless. Okay, that's fine. I don't feel bad about that now. Whoever mod you play with, if you trigger the Watcher's Eye, a voice will comment on the things you do. Minecraft?
I'll end your
I don't think
misery.
Minecraft needs that kind of commentary.
Welcome, customers.
What a headache.
Okay, you know they're a weak enemy if Ting Yun can one-shot with her basic attack.
I'll end your misery. Who's next?
Let's be friends.
That's
A
the one for
sharp side
entering the
to
nether.
each target.
Yeah, I figured. Oh wait, you weren't a part of that?
Don't
Ones
mess
when you
with
awaken
me.
the eye, entering the end, fighting the injured dragon in the winter, and when you die. Does
I'll
it do
end your
anything
misery.
else besides having someone comment on you?
Welcome, customers.
Let's begin.
A sharp scythe needs targets.
Look for the little girl. Oh. Oh, so you're trying to find your little bro, huh? That's why you
Enemy
ran
data
out.
secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good
Alright,
old
let's kill these
counterattack.
guys.
Great.
You know nothing of the survive or be destroyed.
Let's just
There is no other
exterminate
choice.
them.
Great. Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Easy.
You two, it's too dangerous here. Find the Silvermane guards and Wildfire at the bridge. They'll protect you.
Okay.
Why?
Thank you.
Why is this little kid? Who brought the little kid into the mine in the first
Let's
place?
get out of here. It's so cold here.
Yeah, I gives you +1 charm slot and +1 block reach on one
The
of the
monsters
charms.
have gotten stronger
Oh,
somehow. I
I
don't remember
see.
them being this difficult.
Really?
Thank goodness we got here in
That
time.
wasn't too difficult.
If we'd arrived any later.
That's one brave little girl. You were like that at her age too?
Huh? I wouldn't go that far. I only had Dad to deal with. He could be fierce, but nothing like the monsters here. Besides, my problem with him wasn't that he was a strict father. I just couldn't believe that he never lifted a finger to oppose Cocolia's order to seal the passage.
Ah, Serval's daddy
Vowing
issues.
to protect the Underworlders in one breath, and then deciding they deserve to be abandoned in the next? Family code of conduct.
Oh,
What
I
a
just
joke.
realized. Oh, I just realized Serval's got all these like burns on her. What do you even call that? It's not a skirt.
Father was
Whatever
a
that
soldier.
is.
He wasn't supposed to question the orders from his superiors. Never mind. I know I sound like I'm defending him, and I don't want to make you angry. At least now we've got the chance to right
The
the wrongs.
Ring of Seven Sins.
I'm angry just thinking
Okay.
about it. Looking back, I'm glad I left home early.
Running away doesn't solve the problem. It's been ages since you two had those fights, but you still can't let it go. You need to walk out of his shadow.
Putting on basically puts you in harbor because your 7 blessings and unlocks more powerful cut in the mod.
I'm not trying to change your mind.
Or so
I
this
just
is
want to
7
know that your
curses. Well, if
choice
it's
to
7
leave this
curses,
planet is a
that's
result
not too
of
great.
having thought things through. Not because you're trying to run away from something.
My choice.
Sorry, I sound like Dad.
Don't worry about it. I get what you're trying to say. I do. It's just... I need some time. Let's focus on the business at hand. That miner we met said his brother came this way. We should look around.
Okay. Be careful, though. I sense a drop in temperature.
Oh, maybe I should have saved
Something's
my
not
burst
right.
for the final boss coming up.
Could mean something we haven't encountered before is waiting for us. Stay on your toes.
This dialogue certainly smells like there's gonna be a final boss.
These monsters are tough.
Oh, hello, Halcyon.
I need to find those
Welcome
kids.
aboard. Oh, look, you light on
Hey,
fire when you never go out
Did you
with
just
all-
scare off a
when
fragmentum
you never
monster?
go out without water or neutral mobs like intermittent people are always out.
Kind of. There was
That sounds more like a
one
curse
on
than a
its
blessing.
own. I managed to chase it away. Speaking of which, you came from that direction, right? Did you see 2 little kids, a girl and her brother?
You've retreated to the safe zone.
I chased the monster too far and lost him.
They'll be okay now. You should head back to the bridge, too. The guards and Wildfire have set up a safe zone there.
Thank you, all of you. I'm just glad they're okay. I can finally retreat as well. I heard there's a powerful monster down the road, some kind of leader of the pack. I'd take caution.
Thanks for the intel. We'll be careful. I think he
Yep,
was right
that
about the
sounds like
monster.
our final boss.
You two. I've seen this type of monster a few times near the restricted... Wait, don't
Aha,
get too
this type
close.
of monster.
Something's not right.
Huh? What is it?
These monsters are usually eager to fight. You're guaranteed a fierce battle if you see one in the Fragmentum. But this one doesn't seem concerned about us. This could be a trap.
A trap? Never. A trap laid by a fragmented monster? Are they
Not
that
sure
smart?
either. I just have a feeling that something's different.
The air... It's so cold.
It's the embodiment of the eternal freeze.
Did it just... talk?
Steady. Get ready to counter its attack.
I mean, we've encountered talking
not
monsters
hear that?
before.
Jabard, Serval, Londo.
Did it just say Jabard and Serval?
That noise! Do fragmentum monsters usually sound like this?
It's talking to us. Can you not hear it?
I just hear white noise. Wait. You understand it?
It's repeating your names.
What's happening
You
here?
can see on the banner. Aw. Well, at least now you get a chance at
I
Jingyu.
heard rumors about this kind of monster.
Got our last minute game really wanted to
Shadows
get
in the
Pale out.
fragments
I mean,
that
Pale's
assume
good.
human form are echoes of the will of past guardians. If the rumors are true, could it...
Kalia, you just won't stop haunting me. I tried
let's just-
everything to
let's just beat her up then.
and yet you always manage to
Keep
creep
track of the
up
time you
again.
played with it. Where's this without someone did lock behind that?
Kalia, you
That sounds annoying.
witch! You've terminated my research and ruined my life. What else do you want to take away from me?
You just arrived. Thought the
Calm down,
rumors are
Serval.
true.
It's just a fragmentum illusion.
No, not the boomers.
All that time we spent together, was any of it real? It was so
No.
easy for you to just leave this world behind. Don't you at least owe me an explanation?
Serval!
Londo.
That's not Krakovia. Serval, watch out.
There is no place for you.
Okay, never mind. Maybe it is Cocolia.
World.
That's actually surprisingly good voice acting. Tommy,
Sister,
like,
I know you want Madame
good
Cocolia
English
to
voice
respond.
acting exists, okay?
But this
Actually,
thing in front of us is
Asta's
our
voice
enemy.
actor is really good
born out of the
in this
evil
game,
gathered
I
in the
think.
fragmentum.
She
won't get
conveys
answers from
motion
it.
really well. That voice does not fit a guardian that good looking. Oh no, we got another one of those monster
Fight with us,
efforts
sister.
today.
Let's dispel the shadow of the past once and for all.
In general, you're not used to good dubs?
Of course.
Okay,
If
Tommy.
you're not yet able to confront the past, then she and I will fight for you until your heart is ready.
What quest name is this? It is Serval's companion quest. It's like a series. Are you coming with us? Let's take it down.
You two.
Dubs can be good. Tales of Berseria.
I'm sorry, brother.
Oh yeah, I played Tales of
I always
Berseria
make
in the
you worry
English
when
dub.
things get serious, but I see what you're doing. Reverse psychology, huh? Well, seeing as we've come this far, Cocolia, let's settle this bad blood right here, right now.
There's nothing like confronting your ghost, like actually beating them up physically.
I'm fine.
Great. 1,000 wonders to fight as one!
Wait, this is literally just the quantum relic domain that I've been farming. It's the exact same 3 enemies.
Let's be friends.
Leave it to me.
Commencing support.
I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. What a headache.
Yeah, I think she's got the same set of skills too. Return with
begin.
water and egg.
Enemy targets
One
detect. Ready
egg.
for another?
Are you on a diet? Okay, so I don't actually know what gauge recollection does.
Don't mess with me.
I've never let it. I don't think I've ever let it tick down all the way.
Commencing
So
support.
Nothing up. Survive or
let's
be
not
destroyed.
find out.
There is no other choice.
Enemy targets detected.
What a headache.
Serval.
It's an AoE that does more damage for each. Ah, okay. You're not gonna eat them at the same time? Your water and your egg?
Why do you all
I haven't really noticed much damage from it.
have to
He comes with an egg.
stand
Is that,
in my way?
that is. So I imagined him just having like a cup of water and they're like he was holding a hard boiled egg.
The temperature
And
is
that's like
returning to normal. The monsters
extreme
are retreating.
poverty diet.
It's safe to say that the shadow of Madame Cocolia was the reason for this invasion. The other
The shadow of
experienced were
Cocolia.
probably also a direct result. Whatever the
Well,
case, we
now we've
managed
killed
to
her
avert the
twice.
crisis. Are you
All
okay?
good, right? It's a bottle of water. Eating like a protein bar. Oh no. Hey, it's a little crunchy. This is a hard-won battle.
Indeed it was. We're lucky to have an experienced fighter like you who can adapt to different enemies. It would have taken us much longer to fight off the shadow without you. Serval, how are you feeling?
I feel like something heavy has finally been
Beating up
lifted.
Cocolia always makes for a good
That
time.
noise before it perished. Did you catch what it said?
It said... Wait, what did it say? I thought it just said Serval, 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 Serval. Okay, I'm gonna go with the first one option here. It said, why do you always have to stand in my way?
You really made no effort to correct your mistakes, Cocolia. Anyway. It doesn't matter anymore.
Boiled eggs are
From
good.
here on out, I'm over that woman.
They're not bad.
I can tell.
I feel like there's better ways to prepare eggs, though.
It's not easy to truly put the past behind you.
Yeah, I like... My favorite type of egg is scrambled. Fried is okay. I also liked eggs in soup
Looks like we accomplished our mission.
a lot.
I need to get
And
back
then
to the
hard-boiled
guards
is
and
okay.
Wildfire to wrap things up. You two should head over to Natasha's place and check in on the wounded.
You always did think... Yeah, Serval should have gotten
Come
her
find us
shot in
later
at
at the clinic.
Cocolia. I agree.
Let's leave Japard.
You'd boil eggs semi-regularly. You know, Cole, you can just boil a bunch of eggs at once and then just refrigerate them. Like, hard-boiled eggs keep pretty well. Grandma, is your favorite soft-boiled egg and ramen?
The next plan?
Yeah, I always try to have eggs in my ramen. You meet again. Dr. Natasha, we're back.
Thanks for bringing me up to speed. The clinic has been busy while you were gone. We've treated many
Just boil them,
people,
put them in the freezer when
soldiers
you're
and
hungry,
civilians
when you need
alike.
them. Okay, I don't know about the freezer. I guess that would work. I've never tried freezing hard-boiled eggs myself. Eat eggs is as a
All in
turkey
all,
egg.
I owe
Cut a hole in the
everyone a
center of a
big
piece of
thank
bread and fry the egg
It would have
inside
been much
the
harder if
hole.
Wildfire had operated alone. Thanks to
I
Captain
don't
Japar,
actually
we managed to keep our
keep bread
losses to a
around, so
minimum.
that's not an option for me.
I'm sure people will begin to appreciate the Silvermane guards
Keep
after
them in the
this.
fridge. Yeah, I keep them in the fridge. I don't freeze. I've never heard of anyone freezing hard-boiled eggs before. Serval help too.
How could I forget about you two? We couldn't have done it without your help.
You're too kind. They deserve the real credit. I doubt
So
I'd have come back
I
in one
assume
piece without
so
them.
when you take them out of the freezer, do you just like microwave them to heat them up real thaw them out and then eat them?
Sounds like you went through
It's
a
right because
lot
then
of
you can use the
danger.
toasted bread to soak up the yolk.
Are you hurt, Miss Serval? I can have a look if you like.
I've made like
I'm alright.
toasted bread
Everything worked out
egg
eventually.
sandwiches before. Actually, I did that
for the rest of
a lot for like a few months.
Miss Natasha,
I just like
we've
do
returned.
like 2 pieces of, I guess, grilled cheese with an egg.
Is that Japar?
Because I've never had a toaster, so I just toast them in a pan. Ever had eggs? Ew.
Mr. Oleg has a
I
pretty
don't
good
like
handle
salad.
of what's needed in the mine.
Tommy said not to make them into an egg-based ice cube.
He's arranging for rescue teams and supplies to be
Good
sent
morning,
over.
toasted
He
bread
won't
and
be
fried
back
egg on
for a
top of
while.
classic breakfast. We're buying Audire appliances.
Looks like you guys have the situation under control.
I don't even buy bread normally. What would I do with a toaster? Just
I'd
missing the
love to
bacon?
sit down and chat with
No,
all of you,
bacon's
but
too unhealthy.
I still have a backlog of patients.
Bacon is too unhealthy to eat as a breakfast on a regular basis.
There was a girl and her brother
Only when I
who
go on
said you
vacation,
saved their lives.
and like the hotel has a breakfast
might wanna
buffet,
check on them and
and
see
there's
how they're
usually
doing.
bacon. I'll get some bacon from that.
Tasha's right.
Otherwise,
Should
I
make sure those children are
avoid
all
bacon.
right.
If I get you a toaster oven? Yeah. I have an actual oven, which does well enough, I think. Good for things like leftover pizza. Yeah, like, I can use the actual oven for that. How do you eat most food with no bread? I don't know, you just eat the food. Like, not everything has to be a sandwich.
Come on, drink it up and
Hotel
you'll feel
breakfast
better.
is not really nice, even it's simple stuff like
But-
bread and jam.
There's smoke coming out of it.
Smoke coming out of what?
It's you. You saved us from the monsters in the mine. You guys are Silverman guards from
Yeah,
the
I mean,
overworld, right?
there are those hotels where the breakfast is like, here's a bagel
If you
and
hadn't
some
been there,
bread
we
or
would've-
cereal. Those are okay. I mean,
think of a waiter
those breakfasts are usually free.
get a job and-
I'm talking about like nice hotel, and there's usually like you have to pay for it, obviously, but it's like a breakfast buffet, and those are I like those. Those are like the rare times that I'll actually like eat a big breakfast. Like my trip to New Orleans, a few months ago, the hotel I stayed at had a breakfast bar like that. That was nice. Change of pace. Where are your
Mom and
parents?
Dad went somewhere far away a long time ago. Haven't come back yet.
Oof. They both went to go get milk, and they just never came back.
They'll come back one day, Zeno.
You're looking after your brother on your own?
Not sure about that.
That must be hard.
The lowest humanity has got his bread sandwich. Bread plus... I'm sorry, but are you British? I don't know anybody except the British who would do that. I don't mean to put it on the bread slice. I'm sorry I offended you, Hatanashi. Room service. Oh, I'm not talking about room service. I have never ordered room service. I will never order room service. The cost is not worth it. To have the food delivered to your room, like it's double the price. You could just go downstairs and get the food yourself.
Not really.
I'm never
It's my
ordering room
responsibility as
service
a
in my life.
I'm just worried that with all these monster invasions, maybe one day I won't.
You bought a whole pig not too long ago, so I've been eating a lot of bacon.
My brother is too young to survive.
Wait, how much bacon can you get out of a
I think he might have
pig?
to live on his own.
You've had bread on bread? Sometimes you want thicker. That's very sad, Cole.
The misjudgment of the former
I knew
Supreme
you were
Guardian
poor, but
isolated the underworld
that's
for
very
more than a
sad.
decade. With that isolation came tragedy.
You only heard the... Yeah. Only the British I would hear of. The British are the only people I can think of that
Under
would
Lady Bronya's
make a
leadership,
bread
the
sandwich.
Silvermane guards will atone for past mistakes
Can
and
we at
bring
least like
relief to the
toast
people.
the two
From now
pieces
on,
of outside bread so
You
there's
don't
like a
need to worry
difference in
about the safety
texture?
of your family.
At least?
Captain Shepard.
They probably don't. Because the English are just sad.
Taking care of yourself is hard enough under these circumstances.
English food
Let
is
alone
just
if you have a
sad.
brother to look after.
At least 3
I know it
varieties
can't
of
have been
bacon.
easy. Zeno, right?
Yeah, I'm with Ayrton here. I thought bacon
Yes,
just came.
Mr.
I thought there was
Captain.
only one type of bacon.
You're still young, so you need to stay under your sister's wing. But when you grow up, remember to use what you've learned to protect her. Be there when she needs you. And listen to her when she feels vulnerable.
Being Spanish
She'll do the
versus
same for
being
you.
British. Yes, that's that meme. If
Okay,
you do,
sir.
you can get a car that's
I'll
banned.
protect
What?
my sister when I grow up.
Thank you, Captain Shepard. Zeno and I will remember your words.
You know, I'm pretty good at turning a happy reunion into a tear fest. Let's call it a day and give them some room. If you're not too tired, Japard, can I talk to you for a
Nothing
moment?
beats getting up at 3 a.m. looking for some beans. I'm sorry, if I wake up at 3 a.m., I'm just going right back to sleep. Food is nice and all, but I like sleep at 3 a.m. I am picking sleep. At 3 a.m., I will always pick sleep over food.
What you said back there, did you really mean it?
Me and the boys at 3 a.m. looking for beans.
Of course I did.
Why?
It wasn't some last-minute
Why
speech
would
I
you get up
cobbled
at 3 a.m. looking for beans? Why would you just not go back to sleep?
We can't always face problems alone.
Not want to get
Build
midnight
walls
snacks?
to keep people out.
No, that's also really unhealthy. If you eating right before bed is the larger percentage of the calories are going to become fat. So that's don't eat before going to bed. Like the 2-3 hours before bed, just don't eat.
You made it sound like you were talking to those kids. But you were
It's a meme, Audire.
Who's building that wall now?
Is it? The memes come from somewhere.
Well, a Landau just called out a Landau.
Specifically, it's a meme that was made to show how weird memes look. Oh, okay, I do not know the meme.
Japard.
You
Change of
mean?
plan. I've decided to stay in Belobog.
Serval, I just want you to know that I would have supported your decision, no matter what you chose.
Aww.
I wasn't trying to force you to stay.
I would have liked to see Serval on the
I know
Astral
that,
Express.
Japard.
It's from an animator called Circle Tunes.
What you said was the
okay,
last piece
fair
of the puzzle
enough.
for me. I suddenly
I take it you're one
realized
to
that
watch
my
over your
decision
figure.
to leave was just me trying to run away. I've always found it hard
Yeah.
to handle complex relationships. Be it
Health is important.
the first thought I have when things
Eating
don't
too
work
late
out
is
is to run
unhealthy.
away.
Yes.
Starting from today, that's no longer the case. After all, I'm not doing this on my own.
Oh, okay. So her deep Freudian reason for wanting to join the Astral Express was running away from her problems here, and now
I wouldn't have had
she's been
any
convinced to
idea
confront
about the
those
hardships
problems.
people were going through in the underworld. It made me
You're
feel
not getting
like
a little snack later than you do a lot because you don't want to go to
maybe
bed
I
starving.
have one last thing.
I mean, depending on your bedtime. Actually, for you, Tommy, that's perfectly fair because you eat your dinner like. Honestly, like you probably average like eating your dinner like 8 hours before bedtime, which is perfectly fair. It's like normal people's schedules. That's not a good thing, but you eat kind of early and you also go to bed really late, so that's perfectly fair.
I want to see
You're
the
also a
Stellar
night owl. Yeah, I mean, if you're
want to see the
that's why I said like 2 to 3 hours. So like, if you're going to bed at 3 a.m., getting a midnight snack is perfectly acceptable.
Say no more.
If you're going to
I'll go
bed
with you.
at 12:30, probably don't get a midnight snack though.
Oh, but before that,
No,
I need to
people,
go
you
to
feel
Florrie.
attacked.
I've got to
I'm sorry.
We'll be safe.
Normal waking hours. Hours of people who work 9 to 5. However you want to phrase it. And then again a few hours later. But what about second dinner?
It's cold here.
I don't know if anybody got that reference.
Is this
You're already used to not being normal
Stellar
people.
imprisonment device?
You Hatanashi,
They
you
had
are
such
an
advanced
entirely different
technology back
problem.
in the day. Impressive.
This is where Madame Cacolia died.
She gave something back in death.
Is there anything you want to do here?
I wanted to come here to perform for Cacolia. To say goodbye. I'm glad you guys are here to witness it. Not the nicest spot for a show. And the equipment could be better.
I don't know. This is I feel like this would be a pretty good spot for a rock and roll concert. Like, it's got a large flat area. It's at the top of a hill, and you got a built-in backdrop of wreckage plus giant robot. I feel like this is a pretty good spot for a rock and roll concert.
Look at me, Cacolia. Don't you dare look away, because
Audire, too soon? Too soon for
no
what?
longer live in.
Oh, is she smashing the guitar? She did the thing. That's like saying you should hold the concert in front of the towers. I mean, this was the death of a villain. This is the death of a very bad person. It's not really a tragedy. Knock the guitar, you get to sold it on eBay. Yeah, that's a custom. Wait a minute, that wasn't just a custom guitar. That was literally the first electric guitar. That is the first electric guitar that was ever made on this planet. That would be worth so much money. Holy cow. That should be in a museum. That's not just any guitar. That is the first electric guitar this civilization has ever produced. Oh no. She just destroyed history.
Happy?
Happy. I just wish I could have seen the look on her face. Shame.
It's also the symbol of hundreds of years of suffering. You don't know that. Like, nobody actually knows that the Stellaron... Well, I guess they know now, but they didn't know before then that the Stellaron was the cause of all this. Serval doesn't know that Cacolia didn't sacrifice herself, right?
Well...
Yeah, I think she doesn't know.
Thanks for
she just knows that Cacolia died.
As for tonight, let's go to old Gerda's place and have a big feast to celebrate.
I mean, I don't remember that from the beta at all. But yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that decision. I don't think I really agree with it. Only a child. Serval has become a visitor to the Express. You might come across Serval when you return to the Express. Japard. Oh! So this was also Japard's companion quest. Two birds, one stone. Wait, I know the quest is over, but can we still go back to the, Wait, where the hell? Oh, here we are. Let's go back to the hotel. See if we can actually find them there.
Do you need me to formulate
Yeah,
the next
new friends.
plan?
Still can't believe we named a character Martin. I know two fictional characters that are just named after the dates you were discovered. It's that meme. If I had a nickel for something, I'd have two nickels, which is weird, which is not a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. That's the meme I was looking for. Oh, looks like they're not actually waiting at the hotel. Let's see if we go back to the Astral Express, if they'll be there. Like, you know 4? Oh wow, that's a lot. Here's Serval. Too bad she didn't come here with Japard.
Oh, wow. The train carriages are so cool. Can we put a little stage there?
No problem. Leave it to
I'm
me.
only kidding. But if you like, I could give you all a small private show anytime. The sofas here all look tailor-made. Perfect for VIP guests.
Looking forward to rocking out in
I've got my hands
space.
full right now, but
In
looking forward
space,
to the
no one
express
can
tour.
hear you rock. Okay, looks like we have about half an hour left over. I think I already did my dailies. Well, we have some, not resin, what is this called? Trailblaze power to spend. You guys can watch me, you guys can watch me struggle with Cocolia. Oh wait, I was trying to level Japard. What do you need to ascend? You need more of these. Yeah, we'll just pick these up. I don't think she means that kind of private show. I don't think that's what she meant.
Enemy ahead.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
Great.
But okay.
Data secure.
I wanted to use his ability, not his attack.
Great. Welcome, customers.
I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Empress
Illusions
had
of
to
the
get 30
past.
access. No, not today, Tommy.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another? Can we talk?
Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery.
Let's be friends. Yeah.
Because if I just focus on the main guy, she does not get a lot of extra chance. Maybe. Let's try focusing on the side ones this time. Let's see if it's any different.
Welcome, customers.
I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
And you just want to
Illusions
see
of
her
the past.
rock out. Yeah, true. I want to too.
1,000 wonders to raise your finest one.
Oh, I don't have a skill.
You know nothing of
That's
survive
fine.
or be destroyed.
He
There
gets
is no other
he gets
choice.
his ult from that.
Commencing support.
Oh, that did less damage than I was hoping for. I think Seal can finish her. Okay, that was much better. Killed them all without getting hit. And Jabbar should
The
be able to
galaxy
level
is vast beyond
up from that.
compare.
Oh, that uses a lot of XP. What do I need for this light cone? I need a bunch of stuff. Well, we're not doing that today. Clearly, since I just used up all my Trailblaze power. What do I have for relics on you? Yeah, mediocre. You have 16. Okay, that's not too much. Oh yeah, I also need to level up his traces before he's actually usable. Level 1 and 2 is not a lot. Okay, so I guess I'm going to be grinding this thing a lot. You think your favorite Starch is the female protagonist? Yeah, she is very cute. My favorite character is Asta overall, but female Trailblazer is definitely up there. Okay, well, I think we have enough time for one go at Simulated Universe. I already have all the points for this week, but I think you get these from the score thing, right? Yeah, you do. Immersifiers. Yeah, so I can make some artifacts out of this. So let's do it. Let's give it a shot. Is it coincidence that Audire's favorite? That yes. Her name has nothing to do with it, J-Wing, I can assure you. Female tribute isn't that much less plain than her counterpart. Like she has a skirt. Yes, Tommy, she has a skirt. It's like she's a girl or something. By all means, Hatanashi, ignore your work and just watch the stream. No, you were supposed to attack the one with quantum weakness. Seal, why? Oh, it's okay. It's only 4-1.
We have the upper hand. Ready for another?
Who's next? I'll end your misery. What a headache. Who's next?
Let's be friends. Yeah!
Stand down.
Asta, like I said, Asta is just a complete package. She is smart, she is cute, she is rich, and she's also modest. She is just a complete package with no flaws. She is just a perfect waifu. Oh, wow. This is the earliest I have ever gotten the resonance. Literally first battle. Technically 2 battles. But wow. Except at managing her... Hatanashi, when you're as rich as she is, the idea of managing money at all is kind of just... It's something you do for pleasure, not because you need to. Yeah, I know that. She's super sweet too. And she's just like, she cares about people. She's filthy rich capitalist, but she actually cares about people, which is like not something you typically see out of people as rich as she is.
Don't mess with me.
How much money she got then? I think she's like, her family owns the IPC, the International Peace Corporation, which is like, in this setting, it is the corporation. Like, most of the products that we see aren't manufactured on a specific planet come from the IPC. They're like the biggest corporation literally in the universe. So she's probably like a quintillionaire or something like that. Just absolutely mind-boggling amounts of money. We are getting a lot of... Okay, I'm not going to finish that sentence because I know if I finish that sentence, it will immediately stop being true. I'm not going to finish that sentence.
What a headache.
Oh yeah, she's ultimate sugar mommy.
Let's be friends.
I'm just saying, if you can marry into her family, you are set for life.
We have the upper
You know
hand.
nothing of the survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
You can buy a wife. Cool.
So you are afraid of me.
Still kind of illegal.
I'll end your misery.
Buying people is still a little illegal. Yeah, we want that. I think. She dropped a chick that was worth $1 million. It wouldn't be worth her time to pick it up, but she does it anyway because she doesn't like litter bugs. Yeah, pretty much.
Stay.
It doesn't have to be literally besides 9, not into.
Enemy
I mean,
secured. Net markers activated. Time for
being
good old
underage doesn't necessarily have anything to do with it.
Great.
Like, there are those, like, mail order wives from, like, Eastern Europe, or I think more commonly Philippines now. Those are a thing.
Who's next?
Not that I, like, recommend it or anything. I'm just saying those are a thing.
1,000 wonders to minus one.
Mail, no.
You know nothing
As
of
in,
the
like,
weight. Survive or be destroyed.
letters,
There is no
Tommy.
other choice.
UPS. That kind of mail. You're joking. Okay, good.
Disappear among the
I
sea
was
of
worried
butterflies.
there.
Illusions of the past.
One of those kids. Yeah, definitely. You could have just stopped. Definitely. Oh, both of these are really good. Wait. I think I have a Eidolon 1 well. Eidolon 2 well is really good. Oh wait, no. This is why we're here. To use the emulsifiers. This is... it's not great. It's like, it's okay. It's not great. Oh, hi, Herda. That's my curio. And the levels up to increases. Oh, this one's good. This one's good since we got the one that increases the number of destructible, the number of destructible things that we encounter. I've never heard of Smosh. I do not know this person.
Welcome, customers.
Oh, I forgot. We're not on the first floor anymore. Enemies are significantly tougher now.
Enemy targets detected.
Okay, I don't know if there's any way we could have avoided this, actually.
Let's be friends.
Oh, ew. Just buff that whole team.
Yeah! Don't mess with me.
Alright, Seal, time to do your thing.
I'll end your misery.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Time for some
Ancient
hardship.
history more.
I'll free you from
Okay,
your
fair enough.
disappear among the sea of butterflies.
When does one of
Illusions
these
of the
games add
past.
marriage? That seems a common mechanic in other gachas. No Hoyoverse game has marriage as far as I know. Honkai Impact does have wedding skin outfits. That is the closest that I can think of. But no, Hoyoverse games aren't as overtly down bad, so they do not just have marriage as a mechanic. Do you more like see less enemies because there's... Okay, tell me.
You know nothing of survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Smosh was the top channel in early, really early to... Okay,
Ready for another? What a headache.
fair enough.
I'll end your misery. Who's next?
Welcome, customers.
Leave it to me.
We are taking an uncomfortably large amount of damage from
Don't
me.
mess with me.
Get the remembrance.
Stay.
Enemy data
Oh, I
secure.
should have
Network
telebursted
activated. Time for good old
first
counterattack.
instead of second
Seize
on
the
that
moment.
one.
You know nothing of the survive or
I
be destroyed.
feel like
There is no other choice.
I feel like the Eidolon thing is working.
Enemy targets detected.
Oh wow, he just got a lot
Ready for
of
another?
energy back from that. Okay, that went well. Wait, that's not even like grammatic is PC here. Tommy worrying about the grammatic correctness of his really bad puns. You would marry Mecha Audire? What? What is that? What does anything have to do? Would you like a marriage mechanic? Oh, that's what he was trying to respond to. Oh. I guess I wouldn't mind. So, I really like wedding dresses, as a design standpoint. I love seeing girls in wedding dresses. So I feel like I would say I would like a marriage mechanic just because it would mean more girls in wedding dresses. So it would be much harder to do for guys though, because like guy wedding is just a suit and that's really boring. So I'm not sure how to approach it from the guy perspective.
Ah, great. Who's next? I'll end your misery.
Wedding dress alt when? I've considered it. It feels like it might be pushing a little too much into the whole parasocial thing though. So I'm not sure about it.
Commencing support.
You know nothing of the survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
But from a design perspective, I would love to have a wedding dress alt.
Don't mess with me.
Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
I'll free you. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
You
Illusions
do
of
the
the
big
past.
thing that all the big VTubers do in marriage. Yeah, that's what I mean with like the parasocial thing. I'm not into the whole parasocial thing. At the beginning of the enemy, triggered the extra DLT 1 times, dealing damage equal to 90% of the original. I feel like this is better. I think freeze counts as a DOT.
Enemy ahead. No harm in trying.
I mean, the girl gets the gorgeous, super big guy just like suit, take it or leave it. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean.
Stay.
So it does you worry that you're actually friends with people and you just perceive it that way? Now, what brought that up, Cole? Oh, we're talking about parasocial?
1,000 wonders to fight as one.
Oh, I feel like I should have used that for Welt instead. It probably would have helped me avoid a lot of damage here. Oh well, we'll see. Wow, that did very little damage.
Enemy targets
Yeah,
detected.
I
Ready for
probably
another?
should have used Tingyun's ult on Welt instead. Yeah, I'm gonna get hit a bunch. Alright, well, what's done is done.
Leave it to me.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
You can walk it over there.
I'll end your misery.
Yeah, but your parents might judge you. The people around you may judge you is the only thing.
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Wow! He just had his turn, and his turn's already happening again. Okay. Ouch. Okay, let's slow you down.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Ready for another?
He's not buffed or
Enemy
anything.
data secure.
Oh! Crud.
Activated. Time for good old counterattack.
I think we can revive in the next room, but still, that's not great.
Leave it to me.
1,000 wonders to raid. Fight as one.
That's the first time I've ever died to
We have the upper hand.
had a character die to someone who was not the boss.
Leave
That
it
is
to me.
very unfortunate.
You know nothing of survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Parasocial is the imagination between a person, something like that. It's like parasocial is, I think it's generally defined as like a relationship between like somewhat a normal person and a celebrity. Like there's no real relationship. Like the celebrity probably doesn't even know they exist. But there's like an imagined relationship. Reduces the cosmic fragments. I'm gonna pick this one. This is, oh, you, HP. Okay, so we get the respite. Okay, I don't know how much it costs to revive someone. 80, okay, 80 is not too bad. Give me another curio. Sure. Give me that. Okay. But yeah, if we're dying to normal enemies, that's not very promising. That's the kind of effect that streamers are having on people. The viewer learns a ton about the streamer. I feel like we talk about them when they're just in a chat. The stream, the view is 1 to 100. Yeah.
1,000 wonders to raise.
Pretty much.
Fight as one.
Don't mess with me.
Welcome, customers.
Oh. 'Cause I need to use Pela's skill, so I need to save Tinian's.
We have the upper hand.
I need to not use Tinian's skill.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
So you are afraid of me.
That one will die for
I'll end your
real.
misery. Who's next?
That one will.
Enemy targets detected.
Okay. Oh, impair the other guy.
Let's be friends.
Remove his immortality. He's gonna get one attack off. Oh wait, no. What did he need to do? He just applied like a debuff or something. Oh, and so that debuff means when he explodes, he deals damage. Okay, fair enough. Fun battle entrance. Do I do any damage over time? I don't think I do. I mean, except other than... which one do I want? And debuff the duration of the... okay, I'm gonna get this. Because I'm assuming that works on Pela's thing. Blah, blah, blah. Obtain a blessing for every success and enter combat if failed. Oh, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. That was such a mistake. That was such a mistake. That might ruin that might just completely ruin this run. I want them to stay disassociated.
Great.
So the way the strategy works that I'm using is I want to stack freeze on the enemies and so they can never move. which revolves around them
You know nothing of the weight behind survive or be destroyed.
applying like disassociation. And I picked the buff that makes it so when if you attack an enemy with disassociation, it consumes the disassociation, which is the opposite of what I want, because I want to keep them frozen to stop them from moving for as long as possible. That's really bad for me. I hope, assuming it works the way I think it does.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Leave it to me.
Yes, permafreeze. That is the strategy I have decided to use. Or that's the strategy that seems to work best on Kafka for me.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Let's be friends.
Let's begin. Hut. You know nothing of the survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Can you apply disassociate on you?
Don't mess with me.
No, I do not have ice powers, unfortunately.
What a headache.
Stand down.
We have the upper hand. Ready for another?
Wow. That was actually a lot of damage. I think I'm gonna pick that. I would like more hunt buffs, but I think we're at the end, actually. So, not much hunt buffs. Let me see. Is there a way I can see? Oh, no. I want to see how much of a damage boost I'm actually getting from that curio. Wait. Yeah. Okay, no, so there's no way to see, actually. What power would you... I have space-time manipulation powers, mainly, and all sorts of other things along that front. Well, if I have this... Okay. Well, that's as good as I'm gonna get.
Enemy ahead.
I don't
No
think
harm in trying.
this is gonna be enough to kill Kafka.
Cool.
Stay.
But it is what it is. According to the US Navy, you could make a hydrogen bomb look like a... Wait. Why, according to the... What does the US Navy have to do with this?
You know nothing of the weight. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Oh, she harbors universes. Yes, that is true. If you want to... If you can see my starship form, if you... It's my most recent non-live stream video on my channel. I made an animation, and you can see my starship form in that animation. I strongly recommend checking it out.
Let's be friends.
Because there was one of the space-time manipulation weapon. Oh, I did not know that.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies.
The
Illusions
US
of the
Navy knows
past.
too much, apparently.
You know nothing of survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Okay, well, we got her frozen.
Customers?
And she's an unfreeze. And then we should be able to kill her on this round. Or not. Okay, it's... Oh! Tingy did it!
I'm fine.
Okay, I didn't expect Tingy would be able to do 2% of damage to her. I'm very surprised by
There
that.
is no other choice.
Okay, I think we can pull it off. Maybe.
Leave it to me. Stand down.
I'll free you. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Commencing support. Ready for another?
Okay, now she's gonna unfreeze again. Question is... Oh wait, she didn't unfreeze. Okay, I am a little confused about how this game works on that in that department. Now she unfreezes.
You know nothing of the survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Enemy data signet markers
I
activated.
don't know if we can really refreeze her before she gets her turn. Oh, we did. Okay, I do not know. I do not understand how any of this works, but I am not going to complain about it.
Fight is won! What a headache.
Yeah, I guess there is some kind of double frozen thing going on.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Okay,
Illusions
now
of
we
the
got our
past.
resonance again. Oh my gosh, what was that damage? How? How did you just do that, Sela? I actually... Oh my god. That was...
The galaxy is vast beyond compare.
That was the easiest run I've ever... That was the easiest Kafka boss battle I've ever had. I don't know how Seal did so much damage there. Imagine it... Oh. HP crit rate, effect, hit rate, break effect. Break effect and HP are not so good, but this is otherwise perfect for Welt. Although, I think I already have a decent sphere on Welt. Yeah. What is this? Increase the word crit damage by 26. Although increase the effect hit rate. Imaginary damage boost is better than attack increase. But this extra increases attack. I think this two-piece set is worse. This two-piece set is actually not... So first, Welt's gonna have a really hard time reaching 120% crit damage, and also this only works on the first turn. Okay. I think that's it. She used 2% of her power. Oh, hello, Mello. You arrived right at the end of stream, I'm afraid to say. We finished the Serval character quest, and you did a run of Simulated Universe. Yeah, so clearly I don't understand how all the remembrance blessings work, but these seem very good. Like, normally I like to get a lot more hunt blessings, but apparently if all I do is stack remembrance blessings, it still works very well. Already, yeah, I'm sorry. This is where I usually end stream every day. Wanna get earlier next time? Yes. 8 EST to 10 EST, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Those are my stream times. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, thank you all for tuning in. We will be, as I said, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, next week. 8 EST to 10 EST. And I'm not sure what I'm going to be streaming. There will be Pokemon with Tommy on Friday. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I heard Titanfall's on sale or something. I might try that. Seems like a fun game. As long as I stick to the single player. I'm not going to ever touch multiplayer of a shooter, but single player might be okay. Otherwise, thank you all for tuning in, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend and a wonderful night. Good night, everyone. Good night.